outcomes. Trustee Brooks, do you have any suggestions?
Yes. So far, this is not how I envisioned this process being.
Okay.
I think I know there's been some feedback on the community or some small rumblings of people saying that 3 board members don't care about safety, but for me, I think this item needs to be reflective of the broader issue within the community versus just a CCSD issue. So CCSD, yes, we should definitely look at policies. We should look at safety. We should look at violence. But a lot of these things occur outside of our classrooms, and then they spill inside of our classrooms. So at the end of the day, I don't think the district can solve every single ill in the community. So I was picturing this more as a convening with multiple organizations to talk about violence and safety broadly. I wasn't picturing it in the manner that's being described. If we are going to do this as collecting information, I would ask that this be done in a more methodical way. I would not want us to branch off into groups of 2 and then all of us hear completely different things, because then we have an inability to synthesize that information and come back and move towards action. So if we are going to do any sort of information collecting, I would request that we do it in a more organized fashion and that we do it together. Because if we're trying to actually collect from the community and figure out something, I feel like it needs to be planned a little bit more.
What does that look like, Trustee Brooks? And what would a session like that look like for the community?
So like the event that you're talking about, it actually had other organizations involved.
That's right.
So you did have a student panel. You also had some other organizations represented. And then they talked kind of about what the ownership of that is. So I think maybe talking about the issue broadly and then what other people are also doing about it versus not just what we're doing about it, and resources that are available where people could get those resources. It would, obviously this would need a lot of work. I'm just giving you the broad highlights here. But I think the danger of making this topic so narrowly focused on just CCSD is that I think it ignores the broader context in which these things occur. So yes, CCSD should answer and do all of this work, but so should other people. And I think if we leave those people out of the conversation, then we don't really make any progress in the community. And that is what I think a lot of people find very frustrating.